Hi, thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Brandon Duye, owner of Moxie. I'm an apparel stylist, and I'm always looking for solutions to make your world a little bit less stressful and help you feel more confident when it comes to you getting dressed. So I wanted to explain to you a little bit more about the Personal Fit tool. This thing has been around for over 25 years. It's so useful. It was actually created by a woman when she was going to law school because she was short in stature and feeling very frustrated about finding clothes that worked for her. I don't have to tell you that we all come in different shapes and sizes, and when we are maybe putting something on our wardrobe or we go shopping and we put something on, we can sometimes feel like something just doesn't quite look right? And that can feel discouraging because what happens? We then think, well, usually it's me. It's because I'm carrying around that extra weight, or you know what, I've never been tall enough, so I can't pull X, Y, and Z off. The thing about clothing is it's really about how we put it together, and essentially we want to be balancing your specific body. So we all come in different shapes and sizes, and the neat thing is there's hope for you. There's hope for all of us, because what this allows you to do is to understand how to balance your body so that if, let's say, you are carrying around a little extra weight, or you do feel very tall, or you do feel short in stature, or you have big breasts, or you have a little bit more on your backside, the way that we put clothes on our body, that's the key. It's all about balancing your stature, and it's based on your bone structure. So this then allows you, once you have this very simple formula that's easy to understand, this now allows you to understand when you now go to your wardrobe or you go out and shop, how really the best lengths, if you will, and how we want things to fall on your body so that now you look phenomenal and the pressure's off, the guesswork's off. And that's a wonderful thing, right? It's kind of like, I think a lot of times it's like the recipe, you know, you're getting the ingredients together, you have the recipe, you're ferociously trying to follow everything, and then you make the recipe because it ends up being your favorite and you love it, and you make it 3 or 4 more times, and then it doesn't feel as hard. And you're still checking the recipe, just a little guideline for self-assurance, but pretty much you start to remember that. And so that's the nice thing about this. It's really easy to use and it's simple. It's a very complex mathematical equation that the professionals do, but the tool you get is really simple and easy to understand. So what happens with this? Well, we essentially can do a virtual or you can do an in-person, and I'm guessing this probably finds you not in upstate New York. I reside in Saratoga Springs, New York, so I work directly with people one-to-one. I also work with them, of course, virtually. So essentially at checkout, you're putting your information in, your contact information. This specific service is available for women starting mid-January, and then gentlemen, it will be coming up in about February or so. And then from there, we would be connecting in January to get your information. You take some very basic measurements that I will guide you through step by step. That's very easy to do. I then get that information, send it off to a company that does the complex mathematical equation, and then what comes back is your specific formula. It's based specifically for you. It's not taking a woman that's, we're gonna say she's about 45, and she's okay, she's good enough, she's 5'2". No, it's literally specifically your specific measurements. So the really neat thing about this is you can use it for a lifetime. So even as you get older, the results are still gonna apply. Even as your weight fluctuates, the results are still gonna apply. Now I do wanna say that's within reason. So let's say you gain, God forbid, 150 pounds, or you lose 150 pounds, there might be a slight adjustment there, but I guarantee you're still gonna be able to enjoy the formula, but I just wanna be transparent with you. There might be a slight shift. However, we can always connect, and I'd be happy to assist you if that happens. So this is a one-time service that you do. So you receive the results, and that usually takes about a couple weeks, and you have the support to understand what you're looking at, and you actually get a little laminated guide that helps you understand your specific body and your results. And then you also get in there clothing guides, so you can understand, well, what is, as an example, considered a short jacket or a long jacket or a tunic versus a blouse. And so some of that lingo, so you understand as you're looking at things in your closet and you're looking at things as you go shopping, you understand what you're looking at. Now, I do want to say this is really an important tool to have the knowledge for, even if you find like right now life is a little upside down for a lot of us, and maybe you used to go to the office and wear something that was a little bit different, and now you're working from home and you're kicking it in leggings and cute little sweatshirts or what have you. Know that this is going to be helpful for your casual as well as your formal as well as your day wear. I mean, it literally covers the whole gamut. So I do want to speak to that. So then from there, you are well on your way. You have the support, you have the directions, how to use it, and you have your specific guide to turn around and be able to, again, look at your wardrobe a little bit differently, as well as shop online. Now, let me tell you about some of the added bonuses that you're going to be getting by purchasing this. So, to me, it's really important that clients have the full experience and that they have, like anything new that we're learning, that your confidence and your skill set increases, right? Because again, just like back into the kitchen with cooking, when you can have that recipe to follow, when you can have some of those guidelines, it's gonna make your world that much easier and your confidence is going to skyrocket. So in this offering, you're also getting, from myself directly, you're getting some wonderful videos such as really understanding alterations, because sometimes there might be something in your wardrobe that would look phenomenal if it was just altered a couple inches. Or let's say you are at a store and you want to buy something, but now you're realizing because you have your tool, this actually would look better on me if it was altered. Well, now you can make an informed decision. Does that make sense? Because sometimes we think, gosh, alterations is probably so expensive. And it really actually kind of just depends on what it is. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you to understand a little bit more what goes into alterations, what do I need to look for in a professional, how do I navigate that relationship and conversation. So again, you can have some more information and feel confident as you're making these decisions. No different than understanding how to maybe change your tire or how to check your oil. Like, you know, maybe you don't want to get in there and take apart the whole car. Maybe you don't want to get in there and make your own clothes, but having some basic information is only going to enhance your experience that much more. So you're going to be getting some specific guidance, a video around alterations. It's going to enhance your experience that much more. You're also going to be getting some wonderful fundamentals when it comes to some great dressing tips that's really going to open up your mind in terms of just some really great basics that it's a very, I feel, a must, if you will, for a foundation wherever this finds you. Again, whether you're working from home, whether you never left the office, whether you're retired, whether you're just starting your career, whether you're a busy mom, like it's gonna really, really help you understand a heck of a lot more about dressing. So that video and resource is also gonna be in there too. And then in addition, I'm putting in there some really great dressing tips around how do we dress maybe some trouble zones, if you will. So a lot of times I do work with men, women, and teens, but in the spirit of this conversation, a lot of times as an example, women will be saying, goodness, you know, I feel self-conscious about my tummy, or I feel like I'm carrying a little bit more around on my side. How do I dress around that? Because I want to feel attractive and beautiful, but I'm not feeling really comfortable about that. So again, it comes down to skill set, it comes down to understanding your body and how we put things together. So there will be a nice resource in there as well that's going to give you some very, very specific tips that you can immediately apply. All of these things you're going to be able to immediately apply and enjoy. And then lastly, I mean, can it really get any better? Lastly, I'm connecting you with a company. It's an online company that's been around for over 15 years. And essentially what they do for women, this is so cool, is you have the ability to, let's say you want to go in and you want to up your clothes because you're working from home and you're feeling like they're tattered and you're just feeling like, ugh, and you want to shop the working from home department, or you want to look ahead because you're super excited about a summer wedding that's coming up that you're going to be attending. So they have formal wear, they have everyday wear, they have casual, they have work from home. I mean, they have a very, very wide gamut. They also have a lot of different styles. So maybe you're more of a bohemian chic, or maybe you want something more classic, wide variety to pick from. So you can actually go in there. Let's say you want to go in and you want to find a great black t-shirt because you just never can find it, especially with shopping right now. It's a little tricky, right? So actually what you can do is you can click on the t-shirt and you get to change wait for it, you get to change some of the things about the t-shirt. So you're getting a high quality t-shirt, you can change the neckline, you can change the sleeve length, you can change the hem length. That's gonna really complement, the personal fit tool is gonna really complement when you're in that position, because you're gonna now understand what are those best lengths for you so that you can make an educated decision when you're at your checkout. So you can click on the t-shirt, you can change things around, and it's very user friendly. So you can click on an image, it will change the neckline so you can see if you like that, and you can go from scoop to deep V to boat neck. I mean, there's so many great varieties with that. And then the prices are very reasonable too, which is huge, right? Especially during these times. The prices are very reasonable. The turnaround time is about 2 weeks, give or take. I know right now, I just talked to them the other day, and I know right now they're not as busy just because, you know, everything is a little bit topsy-turvy in our world right now, so that's great. And they do ship worldwide, and they also, you also can do sizes extra small all the way up to 6X. So how awesome is that? It's wonderful. Very important for someone like me because I work with women all different sizes, and I want to be able to offer you things that are going to really help you. So that's the other thing you can do. And then lastly, you can actually have things custom made. And there was a time that that's how our clothes were made. We would go to someone, we would get our measurements done, and that's why it would fit us like a glove. So us looking phenomenal is really going to be about how clothes fit you, your fit of your items. And that's why the tool is so important that I've mentioned, and then having the ability to have this. So you can have things custom made if you want, and that's why, again, knowing your specific measurements for this, your specific results, is going to be very helpful if you ever wanted to get something custom made. So I mean, it's pretty awesome, right? And you're getting this for such a steal of a deal. So you're getting the fit service, which is something that comes through me. Very easy to understand, laminated diagram, so you understand how to use it. You also have a little tape measure in there too, which can be very helpful as you're getting started. And then you get your 3 resources. You get the resource about learning the alterations and how to navigate that. You get the fundamental of dressing tips, and then you also get the bonus in there too of dressing around trouble spots. And then you're also going to be getting the connection to the online company for the clothing, which it comes with a 30% off. So you can't beat that. So think about this for yourself. Snag this deal while you can, because I promise you this is going to go up. This is a killer deal. It's also something that can be purchased as a gift. Like, yay, gotta love that, right? I'm always looking for unique gifts for my loved ones, so it's wonderful when we can come across things like this that are useful, save us money, lower our stress level, enable us to be more sustainable, be able to utilize more of what we own, and be able to shop wiser moving forward, and essentially really get us things that we love and that look great on us and help us feel great, and we also just feel we feel more knowledgeable because we have a better understanding. When you can see something as a before and after, oh my gosh, it makes such a difference, and it's like you can't unsee it at that point. So when you are making these shifts with your clothing, it's going to really, really help you feel just so much more balanced, regardless of what's happening with your size, if you're going through any transitions, and you're just going to really be able to see how clothes, even, and I'm not talking like it takes 3 hours to get ready, or you have to wear all these layers and accessories and, you know, do all these things. Some simple things make a really, really big difference. And gosh, we have enough going on in our world right now. Our stress levels are high enough. Like, if we can get out the door and feel cute and look phenomenal and feel really comfortable, I think that's extremely important. Because really, at the end of the day, I want to support you in really unveiling, if you will, what is your style? What do you feel comfortable in? What feels like you, and also complements your lifestyle, right? That's another thing. It's got to be functional, it's got to be comfortable, but you don't have to sacrifice feeling beautiful or looking cute or wearing something that you see out that other people are doing that you're kind of curious about and you like. So check it out, grab it now while you can, and I will see you on the other side and connect with you in January. If you have any questions, please reach out. Brandon Julia of Moxie. I can be found at Find Your Moxie Augusta on Instagram, or of course my other contact information is included in this. Thanks so much. Take care.